Hey there YouTube, I'm back with another Shogun 2 Total War Online Multiplayer Battle Replay. And my opponent for this fight's name is Wolf, and it's actually being fought on the Lowlands map. And I think I fought on this once before, can't quite remember, so please excuse me if I'm mistaken on that. And I actually changed my name in this fight to Flameheart, so new name for me. And I think I also changed up my banner too, so I switched things up quite a bit, and I actually just played this battle yesterday, I think. So let's take a look at each army here. The action does come pretty quickly because we are rushing for these strategic positions. There are 3 of them on this map. There's a sword dojo over there, a archery dojo right here, and a shrine right over here. Alright, so let's take a look at my missile component. I have 4 sets of bows, and 3 of them are bow ashigaru, so these guys, and then 1 of them is a bow samurai unit, and they're intermixed here with my bow ashigaru. Then I have a quite nice infantry component. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of katana samurai. So I'm rushing these guys forward, and they are supporting my archer force. Then I have a very good cav component for this fight, actually. But first, let's look at my general here. I changed my general's name here to Yamato. So here, let's see if we can get a good look at him, actually. There he is. I really should change his armor. I'm not really too fond of it anymore. Let's actually put it in pause so I can explain the rest of the army here. I have 2 sets of Yari cavalry, so these guys right here, and 1 of them is actually a veteran unit, and you guys have seen these guys before. This is my drive-by Yari cav unit, and they're also over here as well. So I decided to forward these guys across the river on my far left, and I was just going to make a threatening opposition to his cavalry that is on his far right. So, I also have 2 more units of cavalry, and they are 2 light cavalry units. And I actually dismounted these guys because I'm using these guys right here to take this shrine. Probably didn't need both of them dismounted, but I did anyway, so yeah. So I should take this shrine pretty shortly, and I really wanted the shrine, and he didn't really make much of an attempt for it, so I was very happy to take this. And this actually increases the morale of all units, and in my opinion, morale is the best perk that you can have. If your guys have better morale and they will fight to the death, you will likely win. So over here, he charges his Yari Cav and his general, or actually no, these are both Yari Cav, right at my Yari Cav, and his Yari Cav are both really veteran, so I need to be careful. Also, I have started up the skirmishing phase here. My bow samurai and a couple of my units of Yari Ashigaru are in range. But I actually have to pause it to show you his army because it's really quick action here. So he has these 2 sets of Yari Cav over here, and they both are pretty darn upgraded. This one's named the 3rd Cav Brigade, and this one's named the 4th Cav Brigade. So I'm assuming he has 2 others as well, the 1st and 2nd, but maybe not. And let's see, he has 1, 2, 3 sets of Matchlock Ashigaru. So this is, I believe it's like my 4th time now facing Matchlock units. So I know how to beat them in a much better manner than I did when I first saw them. And that's to keep falling back and using your archers to maximum effectiveness, and not really giving them time to shoot. So here they are. Then my opponent also has a decent infantry component, but not too great, because he did spend a lot of money on these Matchlock units and his cav, because his cav is pretty decent with the amount of chevrons they have. So his infantry component consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of Lone Sword Ashigaru. And these guys are basically your peasants with swords. Then he has 1 Katana Samurai unit, and these guys are actually veteran. They have 3 chevrons, it looks like, and they are named 05. And finally, he has 2 sets of Yari Samurai. Yep. So this one is an elite as well, and they are named the 3rd Spear Brigade, and this one back here is also elite, and it's named the 2nd Spear Brigade. And they have varying levels of experience. Actually, they both have 1 chevron, so it seems like most of his army is elite, which is kind of interesting. This unit of Lone Sword Ashigaru is also veteran, but he did not name them. And, oh, actually, my mistake, he actually has 3 sets of Yari Samurai. This one is named the 4th Spear Brigade. So, he left out the 1st Spear Brigade in this case, so, just some interesting background there. And he used this basically to fend off my cav, but I don't really think he needed him. He had plenty of cav to get the job done himself. So, as I was saying earlier, he is running his Matchlock forward, and he wants to take shots at my men, because Matchlock fire is really demoralizing. So what I decided to do is do a tactical retreat, and I'm going to once again open fire on his Matchlock units when they come into range here. And I think they're in range actually right now. And if they are not, yeah, they were just put in loose formation by my opponent, and now they are going to be in range here pretty soon. But I decided to fall back once again. I kind of misjudged the range of those guys a little bit, but oh well. Over here, his Yari Cav was victorious, although they are very depleted now. So I was quite happy with how much damage my Cav did. Over here, this was a part in the battle that I never saw until like the last minute, and this was basically where he charged his veteran unit of Yari Cav, his 5th Cav Brigade, over at my light Cav, which was a bad idea because my light Cav still have spears. So I actually routed this veteran unit of Yari Cav without even knowing it, and I'm still taking the shrine, so didn't accomplish much. Over here, I am once again opening fire on the enemy Matchlock Ashigaru, and they can do nothing to respond to this, and they are losing numbers like crazy. And they are once again going to push up, and I'm going to do the same thing as I have been doing, and I'm going to do another tactical retreat. So it's all about wearing down the enemy units till they're basically ineffective. And I've almost taken the shrine, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, still I haven't taken it, but it is slowly but surely coming under my control. So it's at this point that he decides to just do a bonsai charge with his Matchlock units, and he is going to take some shots into me, but they are so depleted that it's not going to do nearly as much damage as it normally would. He also doesn't have them in a nice line, and you can see his Matchlock units are already wavering and are about to break. But he did bring his general up here, which was not a smart idea, because now I can start peppering his general. He brought this guy up probably because they have a bow, so he's going to take some shots, but that was not the smartest idea. But I actually didn't get a chance to really shoot at him much, because at this point I really wanted to wear down his infantry. So you can see me shooting at his Yari Samurai back here, taking out a couple of those guys. And it's at this point that I decided to do a charge with my Katana Samurai. So we're going to go for all or nothing here. And I'll let you watch the charge. Boom. So there's some real mayhem going up and down the line here. Over here, I don't really have a center, so he is going to kind of fold in there, but it doesn't really matter because I have very much so superior samurai units. Also, I have my general running up and down the line, inspiring my men. I don't want to get him into too much danger, though, to be honest, because he's too valuable to lose. He does still have this unit of... Oh, where is it? Where are they? This unit of Matchlock Ashigaru back here, and they are still in the fight. Over here, I just did a number on his general, and my archers are just destroying those guys. His general's now down to 7, but he did a smart thing, and he actually got his Matchlock units to fire over at my general, so he took out a couple of those guys from the bodyguard unit, but beyond that, not much else in terms of damage to my own men. And I believe it's right around this point. Yes, it is. I charged my general, I mean not my general, my light cav that had taken the shrine for me over there, over at the enemy units, and that is going to cause an immediate break. And look at this mash rout, guys. So I also put my general way back because I didn't want him getting shot, because that would have been bad. But let's just watch as my Katana Samurai wrap up the rest of these guys. Ooh. And let's watch as this Katana Samurai here fights this Yari guy. Ooh, he goes down. Oh, dang. Well, there goes my Katana Samurai guy there. Got stabbed right in the back by the Yari Samurai. And there is just a huge mosh pit fight in the very end here, and I knew this would favor me because he only has his Yari Samurai left. And that is actually where the battle ended there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that fight. It's a good way to show you how to defeat Matchlock units. He brought quite a few sets. He brought 3 sets of Matchlock, and I was able to easily counter by doing tactical retreats to wear them down. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys in the future with more videos.